On June 1st, Johnny Depp successfully defended himself against Amber Heard in a defamation lawsuit, and Amber Heard largely lost her countersuit. In all, Depp received $15 million in damages, including $5 million in punitive damages, which the judge capped at $350,000, the legal maximum in Virginia, in the dramatic conclusion to the celebrity trial that has gripped the nation. He is entitled to a total of $10.35 million. The jury decided that former Depp attorney Adam Waldman had defamed Heard and gave her a $2 million judgment. The alarming facts of a leaked email from Adam Waldman to Johnny Depp's legal team have appeared online just when we thought we couldn't get any more evidence in the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard case. What information did Adam divulge concerning Rocky Pennington and Josh Drew? Were they actively involved in an ambush that would permanently ruin Johnny? We are aware that you want complete information, so be sure to watch the entire video with us. Also, go ahead and subscribe right away if you haven't already. Now let's go to our video. Adam discussed his discussion with Josh Drew in the email that went public online, in which he stated that Rocky Pennington, his ex-wife, and Amber were waiting in the flat to ambush Johnny Depp. The information in the email related to what happened on May 2016 when LAPD officers were summoned to the penthouse. Adam began by stating that, in his opinion, Rocky and Amber were lying when they said that Amber had received a text message at 8 p.m. asking her to go help her with a crazed Johnny. The security guards evidence that Rocky never passed them and was already in the apartment when they arrived is explained by the fact that Rocky was hidden in penthouse 5 the entire time, most likely in the coat closet by the front door. Adam stated explicitly that this rendered the entire situation a setup and invalidated both Rocky and Amber's testimonies. Adam said that Josh had informed him that Amber had been seen in an elevator with James Franco on the 22nd, but had otherwise been sleeping with Elon Musk for the whole week following the 21st. The email states that they sat in PH3 and spoke with Amber's divorce attorney, who advised them to write it all down to get their stories correct before calling the cops, which is why there was a long delay between when Johnny left and when the cops actually arrived on the night they were called to the penthouse. Of course, that email shocked a lot of people, and in response, someone remarked that it might help to understand why Elaine utilized Josh's deposition from 2019 during the trial. Amber certainly didn't voice any displeasure at the suppression of this piece of proof. We have no idea how the British court missed being aware of this inconsistency. Someone else commented, "Maybe it's strange, but considering all I've heard and read so far, I'm not shocked at all anymore because I feel these shameless individuals are capable of all evil, but I don't think it is strange at all. I'm relieved he survived. In fact, I believe that if they had gone on, they would have reached the end." The best explanation given by a lawyer for why the email was never brought up in court was that it was a prior inconsistent statement. Adam might have been asked to testify in opposition to Josh's accusation. The issue is that if I could not record a witness interview, I would have an investigator observe it. This may have opened doors as a waiver of privilege. For precisely this reason, many question whether Johnny Depp might use the email in his appeal to challenge the jury's decision on Adam Waldman's testimony, which was the justification for Amber's $2 million award. No, because it wasn't brought up in this case. One person retorted, "If the material was provided as part of the discovery process, they are not permitted to introduce it now." However, there are other ways to influence his judgment. In addition, other people claim that the email left them even more perplexed, questioning why they hadn't scuffed up the area before the police arrived if they were calling the police again to set up the hoax. Josh was probably waiting for them in the hallway to reassure them that everything was alright and that they weren't needed because they hadn't expected the cops to insist on entering. They expected to turn around and go, and they most definitely did not anticipate that the police would be wearing body cameras while on duty. One member said, "This is why she suddenly became best friends with Josh." The email completely explains how Amber came to be so close to Josh, who was the ally she needed. I'm curious about the source of funding for his restaurant, which he has been remodeling since 2021. It appears to be quite costly. Of course, there are those who say that the email was probably fake. Like one follower who said, "Anyone can type a fake email," as if Josh would not have been hammered on cross-examination by this in his deposition. You folks don't think things through. Whether that's true or not, it still makes us wonder what else might surface regarding the specifics of what transpired between Amber and Johnny. Keep checking back for all the juicy developments, as we will undoubtedly continue our investigation. Enjoying the video? Stay tuned to find out more and also to get a brief summary of what exactly happened in the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Do not forget to subscribe for more such videos. Depp sued for $50 million in damages. The jury unanimously found that Heard could not substantiate her allegations against Depp and that she knew her claims of abuse were false when she published her 2018 essay. The jury determined that Heard acted with actual malice when writing her op-ed. The jury awarded Depp $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages in his defamation suit. Heard had countersued for $100 million and said she was only ever violent with Depp in self-defense or in defense of her younger sister. Heard's countersuit was centered around 3 statements made by Depp's former attorney Adam Waldman in 2020 to the Daily Mail, in which he described Heard's allegations of abuse as a hoax. The jury found that Depp, through Waldman, defamed Heard on 1 count. The jury awarded her $2 million in compensatory damages but $0 in punitive damages. Amber Heard claims Johnny Depp threw a phone at her, bruising her, so he is suing her for $50 million. Heard and Depp got to know one another while working on a movie adaptation of a Hunter S. Thompson book. Heard's plea that Depp take anger management lessons was denied by the judge. Depp, who additionally claims that Heard was attacked, was not charged by the police. Heard countersues Depp for $100 million in response to his allegations that she had relationships with James Franco and Elon Musk. Heard's attorneys concentrate on Depp's prior drug and alcohol usage, text messages, and recordings in the libel trial or a newspaper's characterization of Depp as a wife-beater, taking place in the United Kingdom. Depp claims during his testimony that Heard would start fights between them and make them worse. Depp said nothing less than everything when asked what he had lost as a result of Heard's opinion piece in the Washington Post. Heard alleges that while on a vacation with Depp in May 2013, he did a cavity search on her while looking for his cocaine. She describes other instances of alleged abuse, including the time Depp allegedly hit her. Depp's team asked Circuit Court Judge Penny Ascarati to dismiss Heard's countersuit, which was unsuccessful. On May 25, Depp returns to the stand. When asked what it was like to hear Heard's evidence, Depp responded, "It's ridiculous to hear terrible claims of violence, sexual violence that she's attributed to me, that she's accused me of." The jury began deliberations on May 27 after hearing the closing arguments. After Memorial Day on May 31, the jury's 7 regular members and 2 alternates resumed their deliberations. The jury returned its decision on June 1st. Heard received $5 million in punitive damages and $10 million in compensatory damages after the jury unanimously determined that Heard had defamed Depp. Heard also received a $2 million compensatory damages judgment from the jury in her counterclaim, but no punitive damages were given. Depp stated after the verdict, "The jury handed me my life back." The jurors and the loudest voices on the internet overwhelmingly sided with Depp, which is striking in our post-Me Too society. Even though Depp already lost a previous round of this litigation in the UK, but if this case demonstrated anything, it would be that Johnny Depp is still a star and still able to hold the country's attention. And perhaps that's sufficient for a movie star whose fame is fading quickly. Tell us what you think of this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. See you next time.